Actually all out of growing business cliches. We used them up the last time we visited Rochelle's MightyVine, but that's exactly what the company's doing, expanding on former farmland that's no good for plants anymore outside. The next step in that transformation is our Made in the State line.
Typically it's 75 degrees and sunny every day.
Just like the first time we stopped by Rochelle's MightyVine more than 2 years ago, it's in the teens outside, but you'd never know it in here where there are rows and rows of some of the reddest tomatoes you'll ever see. MightyVine workers and managers make it look easy. It's not.
Things change on a daily basis with a greenhouse, and you have to be very mindful about your growing techniques and patterns. And you know, the living organism behind me in the greenhouse is something you have to be very mindful of.
The greenhouse opened in 2015. Danny Murphy's been there from the beginning. MightyVine's first harvest came that fall. That was phase 1, about 7.5 acres. Phase 2 doubled the footprint a year later.
Beyond that, phase 3, beyond that, phase 4.
MightyVine just celebrated phase 3's opening. That means 3 operating greenhouses with another on the way.
Each greenhouse has 100,000 plants.
Those plants come here about a foot tall. In a couple of months, they're producing fruit. After that, there's a new set of tomatoes every week.
We lower all the plants once per week. We twist the head of the plants around the twine every week. We de-leaf, we de-shoot, we prune every week, and we harvest the plants every single week.
Plants last about 10 months.
That's why you have numerous greenhouses. You can clean out 1, still be in production in 2, and then kind of stagger that, you know, throughout the year.
There's no soil. These bricks are the substitute. Plants are drip irrigated. MightyVine recaptures all of its wastewater. It takes a fraction of the water used on field-grown tomatoes.
We can actually let our tomatoes fully ripen on the vine. Last few days are the very important part of the process. All the sugars rush from the leaves, make the tomato gain all of its sweetness and color.
Customers are mostly in the Midwest. Murphy calls that a big advantage.
We're not shipping across the country. Everything's picked, packed, and shipped same day. Getting to our retailers and our restaurants within 24 hours. And I always like to say that it's picked today and on your plate tomorrow.
Danny says there's no hard timeline for opening phase 4, but the company hopes to start building within the next year.